Big news. Big news. I think I had the microphone on my computer muted somehow. I was gonna go off camera for a second. Fake news. I just may have smoked on camera a little bit. It's a um nicotine vape. Totally nicotine vape. Totally nicotine vape. I totally smoke a lot of nicotine. Not obscuring the brand. It does not say cake. Does not. I do not have a cake pen with me. And we're gonna be going over. We're gonna be going over every single Pokemon in Pokemon Unite because I've been meaning to do this. There have been some new buffs, some new nerfs. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding my computer with one hand. I'm definitely not a little stoned at all. Definitely did not make a song called Fire Plus Ice today, and it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Check me out at BandLab, Jacob Rivas. Look me up, baby. Woo! Plug. And then I get no views on here, but on my Snap, bro, I literally, if I'm getting like on Snap, I'm about to blow up. I'm gonna get 30, 40 followers a day, like on average, low key. So, but I'm gonna try and read these new buffs, man. We're updating. Maybe I'll connect all the social medias eventually, even though hopefully not Snap. 'Cause I've done some demented things on Snapchat. I mean, no, I haven't. Totally have not ever done that. Giving the game away today, ladies and gentlemen, and whew, what are these buffs? Can I look at them again? I forget how to look. Give me 1 second. Getting Snapchat noties from random group chats as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. The next Pokemon, Suicune. Yeah, new Pokemon's gonna be Suicune. That's gonna be so dope, you guys. I'm so excited for that. Oh, I'm gonna buy it right away. However, I'm gonna get it. Whether I have to buy it with the currency or there's gonna be a pass. Whatever, I can't see the buffs anymore. Oh, here we go, buffs. So Cramorant, the bird, false bird thing, Hurricane, Air Slash. What does it play? Air Slash, and then those are two of the moves for it. Gets a buff. And I run Health Cookie, Spec Scoring Goggles, and then I don't remember the third item offhand. But it's a setup. It's a setup, and it's a mean setup. And I've been having success with that, so to see that get buffed is very interesting to me because I'm like, okay, I could probably have more success with it. Inteleon gets a buff, which I think low-key it needed. My voice cracked. Holo gets a buff, which I think it needed because it should be way more viable than it is, but it's just not that viable right now, and it kind of needed a buff. And then the tree, Trevin, I don't know how to say all of them. I'm just kind of guessing gets a buff. And then Mewtwo Y gets a nerf, which I low-key disagree with. I don't really like the nerfs as much. Actually, for me, I like to see these buffs, and I don't like to see these nerfs. Because I think the buffs are pretty needed, except I was having success with Cramorant anyway, so to see that get a buff is very interesting. I'm gonna smoke. Sorry. Legal. It is legal. This is legal. Um, totally. Yeah, it is. But, yep. They say, yeah, the buffs. Interesting to see the ones get a buff. I like it. I think Inteleon and Ho needed buffs pretty badly a little bit, and they both got them, which is nice. And then the nerfs, Psyduck getting nerfed, like I kind of get it on the one hand because I still think like it's a little OP in certain ways, but on the other hand, it's just not that viable anymore. It's just it's an annoying hindrance kind of a little bit, which it's kind of supposed to be anyway. But to see Psyduck get a nerf, it's a little and then Garchomp getting a nerf, I'm like, I don't know if I like that because on the one hand, I feel like Garchomp could be overpowered, but on the other hand, I feel like it never is when I play it. When I play it, I used to get really good games as Garchomp, and now I never do because I always lose. One of those characters like Lapras, usually I always lose with. Tsarina gets a nerf, which that's the one I'm like, okay, that's the one that needed it the most because it's very viable right now. The two drop kicks, getting two drop kicks and a triple axle, and then playing speed, it's just really has good movement options if you set it up like that. And Mewtwo getting a nerf, I'm just like, I'm just like, eh. But let's go through all the Pokemon I have, because I can't really evaluate the ones I don't have as well. It's gonna be a long video, so. But what is this, 223? So, okay, starting off, and I'm gonna John Madden. Sorry if you can see a lot of my room. I don't really. It makes me very insecure that you can see a lot of my room and you can see where I'm from, but that's okay. I don't mind doxing myself a little bit. That's okay. But I got the John Madden. I got the John Madden whiteboard. The John Madden whiteboard. So I'm like John Madden. I'm like I'm the John Madden of Pokemon Unite, pretty much. So that's how it goes. Sorry, I just kind of hit that. Legal is legal. Very legal. Again, getting personal. So Galarian Rapidash, I just feel like it's so good right now. The build I have is Health Cookie. I can actually look at what they're called. Special attack specs. So when it scores the goal, its special attack increases 16. Health Cookie. When it scores a goal, its max HP increases 200, and it goes up to 6. Cap. I've been playing these builds since I started playing them. How I really got my first build I knew I was really good was Charizard, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, and I would play special attack specs, which I didn't know or didn't do anything basically, I think. Health Cookie, and then a third item to make, I think, do more damage at first. And it was just, I'd play a top lane and it would just shred even with the wrong goggles on it. But Health Cookie, Spec Attack Specs, and Rocky Helmet on Galarian Rapidash, and it's just very, very good. Like, I'm just, ooh, even just thinking about playing it, I'm like getting a little, to be honest. I'm a little, just keep that in mind. Only a little. It goes beyond a little, but dude, I was looking at Melly's trial today. YNW Melly. I'm just gonna offhand. YNW Melly. The man locked up. YNW Melly has been locked up for 6 years with no conviction. So if they think you did something, they can lock you up as long as they want. Like it just really seems like they're trying to keep YNW Melly locked up as long as possible. And like, I get, streets are the streets, but on the other hand, it's like, the streets are the streets. Why can't you get a conviction right away, right? Basically, that, it's kind of. Sorry, I'm on one a little bit right now, but that's kind of what it is. As I spoke my little, this is totally a nicotine pen, even though it is legal because it's about to 8, even though it's a nicotine pen. So Galarian Rapidash went over it kinda. He's just very good right now. 4-star offense, 4-star endurance, 4-star mobility on a speedster. The endurance is insane. Putting Rocky Helmet just to repel people it feels really annoying. Like it feels like if you're an opponent playing against my build as Galarian Rapidash, you're just so annoyed, and that's why it gets banned because you don't want to play against builds like I have it because just hitting that thing, taking damage is so annoying. I'm sure being on the other team, that's why I love playing it. Okay, so Venusaur, same kind of thing, special attack specs, health cookie, and then choice specs. Just so that it's doing bare minimum more damage to make it better early game, and then it pairs well with spec attack specs because it's based off the base attack, which is increased by the spec attack specs. And then the choice specs get better the more spec attack you get, because the more you score, then. Sorry, you can probably hear that. That's my neighbor. Health cookie 200. I like making it bulky because it needs bulk with pedal dance. And then I think I don't remember what item I run. I think I run potion on it. I think I just run straight potion for bulk as well to make it even more bulky and annoying. And that's very good because with pedal dance it gets bulky and it's easy to score, so it's easy to get the +6 with pedal dance. But I think optimally with Venusaur the way it's set up, you always want to be playing Seed Bomb, or I don't know what the moves are, but it's Solar Beam. You want to be playing Solar Beam, Sludge Bomb, Solar Beam, Sludge Bomb. You always want to be playing that, I think, optimally, because it's just better that way, because having Pedal Dance, it's not, Pedal Dance it's a good all-around thing, it makes it very versatile, but on the other hand, it doesn't excel at anything, and it's not that good of a jungler, like, you'd rather be playing a Speedster, or even a better all-arounder, even, like, honestly, I'd rather play Fennekin, Mystical Wand, Flame Charge in the jungler, I think that might be it. Because you get really good range, and you get Flame Charge, which is actually really good. Fennekin is just really good, actually. I'm not there yet. Charizard, I just went over. Charizard feels weaker right now, just because Fire Punch Flare Blitz has never been that good, but right now it feels so bad. But on the other hand, Flamethrower Fire Blast is still extremely viable. And then the way I have it really set up for movement speed right now, so I have once again Health Cookie. Now I have the attack version of Special Attack Specs, which is called Attack Right. So when it scores a goal, its attack increases by 12. And then max HP increases still by 200. Then I put Charge Charm on it. I run my emblems. I run move speed. And then I put Slow Smoke on it because Slow Smoke, oh my god, is actually Slow Smoke is really good on some characters, and Charizard's one of them where Slow Smoke is just so good on it. Charge Charm makes it so fast. When it gets to 100, it's out. This Charizard honestly outspeeds most speedsters. Honestly, it kind of outspeeds all with the flamethrower boost. It outspeeds all speedsters. And then if you play Fire Punch, Flare Blitz, it's really with the way I have it set up. But optimally, I always want to be playing Flamethrower, Fire Blast. So I have it set up for that. It's gonna be a long video. I might do this in parts, to be honest. This is gonna be long, man. Blastoise. Same, once again, same concept, special attack specs, health cookie, but now an XP share to make it way more supportive, but still do really good damage. Because Hydro Pump Surf is so annoying to deal with on the other team. Blastoise is I think Blastoise is a mon that will always be very good and very viable if you have good teammates, but if you have poor teammates, running XP share is never that good. So it's kind of stuck by how good it is with what it does, and how with what it does is ultimately somewhat limited, but it's still very good. Pikachu is a fascinating one to me because I play Floatstone on it. I don't really like playing Floatstone on anything, but I put it on certain ones. I have Spec Attack specs for scoring, then I have Slick Spoon to make it like better against defenders because I want my Pikachu to be more supportive. Then I have Floatstone to make it faster so it can hopefully stay alive longer to do more damage and ultimately be more supportive. So I think of Pikachu as a very more support oriented attacker, and I've seen people play XP share, and I do actually like the concept of running XP share on it. I just don't play it because I don't really like putting XP share on any attackers, to be honest. It's just not something I want to do. But then I have Alolan Ninetales with XP share, but that's because it has Aurora Veil as an option. It's very supportive. So I do. This is the most supportive attacker I have is Alolan Ninetales. I actually love Alolan Ninetales. I just never play it. I really never play it. I actually really need to play it more probably because it's probably very good. I always think of my the legendary bike thing. I'm forgetting the name on it, but I used Charge Beam. Charge Beam was really good when it came out. Legendary bike Meridian. The Charge Beam when it came out was super meta and super overpowered and super good, and then they nerfed it into Oblivion probably, and now it's not that. It's just not that good to the point where you run XP share on it. But all in Ninetales is probably very good. I have Wise Glasses, Curse Incense, XP Share. I'm trying not to overly pressure the goal because I have this thing when I play where I just want to pressure the goal, score, 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 pressure the goal, pressure the goal, score, score, score. That's my mentality because honestly, it's the basketball. Like I played 2K. I was better than LeBron. I was better than Jordan. I went like 4 for 5 or 5 for 6 on championships. I lost my rookie year, and then we just boom, and I was on Hall of Fame. It was just I couldn't even shoot threes. It was just passing. I averaged like 14 assists naturally in playing 2K because I'm good at passing, even as a small forward. So we're averaging 14 assists. Eventually, we got to the point where we're averaging like 40 points because I got my mid range game going. But I didn't need to shoot the three because I was such a good passer. I'm such a good passer. I could just force ball movement with my them being scared of my passing and bluffing all the time and moving too fast. They can't keep up, so I don't need to shoot threes. I'm not a good shooter anyway. So sorry, I'm start thinking about basically trap. I'm not from the streets, but I listen to street music. If that makes any sense. I have 4 pens. I mean 4 nicotine pens, but I've only revealed 2 of them. Nicotine. All legal. This is all legal, so don't think it. I'm setting a great example right now. I'm just really stressed. I'm not gonna lie. And Wigglytuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wigglytuff. XP share. Focus sash. XP share. Focus sash. Curse incense. So okay, I'll explain the items. XP share. You share items with, or you share XP with. I think what is it? I'll just read it. Pokemon is used XP points on his teammate gains 5 more XP points per second. In addition, when nearby teammates defeat a wild Pokemon, the teammate gains slightly more XP points. Also, I actually was kind of mistaken on how that worked, but that's okay. I run XP share a lot because I want to be supportive and help my teammates get more XP. I didn't know it was just for wild Pokemon, but still, it's very good if you have good teammates. That's why I run XP share. Because with certain teammates, okay, so in America, the lanes really changed. It started 2-1-2. Then it went to like 2-1-2 flex, the one would flex, and then everyone would twitch, but now it's just that it's Wild West, everyone plays everywhere. It's because we're in American servers. Yes, it is because Donald Trump was president, then Joe Biden was president, then Donald Trump was president, so we had A guy who became a criminal, a vegetable. Sorry, I'm just being really honest. Guy became a criminal, a vegetable, and then I mean, yeah, Joe Biden's a creep. D- Donald Trump's a creep. I'm low key a creep. Sorry, I know I'm not, but I'm not like them. Okay, sorry. Shit, I don't even want to say all that. Okay, ending part one.